Ciao, hello there everyone, my name is Chillainous, welcome back to another episode in Stoneblock 4. Today we're starting off with the Echo of Guidance, as I realize we can probably do some of his quests pretty easily and we may end up doing a few of the other quests, but I do have a plan for this episode. First thing is to craft a metallic infuser, which we actually already did in the last episode as part of trying to get lava, and a dielectric casing. The Echo says, as it is, I'm the proud owner of one of them major upgrades for the world engine. You just gotta do as you're told no matter what. I'm just messing with you. Well, kinda. The machine blocks are essential, but I'll be nice and keep your first job real easy. Thanks mate, appreciate that. The dielectric casing that we need to make is actually not too hard to get our hands on at the moment now that we've put in some effort. Making the lava chicken definitely helps, and we may need to look into like clay chickens and stuff as well. But it's made up of lava, clay, and charcoal, and you get a good amount of it from that. 24 dielectric paste, and with that dielectric paste, you can then turn it into these rods. Make those fences. Turn half of them into verticals, and we make it a square. Can't be simpler than that, right? Hey buddy, we're back. With this piece of infrastructure set up, you should be good to make the trek down to the world engine, and you'll need to bring some power from your base to power it. Now get on down to the world engine. Double check you got enough to make a whole load of M machine blocks, as you're going to need at least 64 of them. Things are getting pretty real around here. Everything isn't as bad as it seems. We only need to make 3 more dielectric casings, 8 steel mechanical components, 4 basic control units, and 8 electrum wire. Seems pretty doable, right? At this point, I'd like to interrupt this crafting montage to say if we keep going the way we're going with crafting, we're going to go through a lot of materials. So now might be the time to get into productive metalworks. Now that we have all the things that we do need, hopefully. The thing is that if we keep going the way we're going and make all of our steel ingots through the metallic infuser here and then using the hammer to make the plates, we're going to end up using 3 times the amount of resources. So getting the smeltery set up is probably going to be the way to go. Make an initial deposit into resources to save more in the future. It's a short while later, we should now have everything to make our whole smeltery. Alrighty, I don't want this smelter too far away, so we'll just put it here in the wall. So if we put the main body of it here, hopefully we could just put lava eggs in here. Now we just need to get some steel going in here, make a plate cast here, and then we can continue on with making our world engine machine blocks. It's melting! Melting! We can now make as many plates as we want for 1 resource rather than 3. Big win. Your scheduled broadcast of creating 64 world engine machine blocks now continues. Off we go to the world engine. We drop the everything in here and we should be able to get a bunch of world engine blocks. All right, we need energy. We need energy. You're coming with me. Looks like it's done. Hey, 64 world engine machine blocks. Let's go have a talk with the Echo now. Well, I'll be. You done did it, young one. That's enough machine blocks to restore yourself some major functions of the world engine. I don't have much more I can do for you right now unless you're looking for items in my shop. Go have a chat with them other Echoes to see what they need. It doesn't really look like there's anything I need from your shop right now. Thanks though. It appears we're done with this Echo. Let's move on. Submitting the blocks required for the upgrade and claiming its rewards will automatically assemble your team's world engine. Wow, we get a cutscene! So we're upgrading the world engine right now. Heck yes, let's go! Should be able to craft new things now. We had a small chat with the magician in the last video who explains the first task from them is to unearth magical trees from the world. Now we can do this through archaeology in unearthing, but we're going to explore and find the arcane grove. We already have the arcane compass, and if you're planning to engage the enemies within the grove, make sure you're equipped in at least diamond level gear. So there we go, we're all shiny and blue and cyan and whatever color you want to call this. We're also going to couple it with a brand new 3x3x1 diamond hammer. And we are going to make our way. I'm going to kind of branch off a little bit off this tunnel. So we'll dig it a little bit deeper. Place the torches. And then we'll kind of move diagonally. Oh, hello. We've made it to Deep Slate. That's super interesting. Oh, and I think I can start seeing the grove on the minimap as we are about to run out of our diamond hammer. I've accidentally made a mob farm in this tunnel. All right, take two. I'm a bit more prepared this time. Let's light up this tunnel. And we've made it. This is pretty... I thought the last one was pretty. This one is even cooler. Okay, now the idea is to find some Ars trees. Are they Ars trees? They could be Ars trees. Is that a spawner? There's definitely something rotating over there. Well, may as well just do it. Yeah, there appear to be spawners everywhere. That looks like a goat. That one looks like a guardian. Are they guardian pigs? The more I stay here, the worse it's going to get. I need to get down there. Ah! That hurt! Ah! Oh, I'm so screwed. I'm so dead. I'm dead. Man, that's a long run. And they're still there! Where's my grave? There's my grave. Don't have to deal with those guys anymore. And we did get the broken spawner. What is this? Barrel. Loot not generated yet. Can I access this? And the pointer speeds up after each clip and gradually slows back down after time. So do I need to click it in time? I'm so confused. Oh, you do. Okay, I messed up, but we do get a spore blossom, some bottles of enchanting. Lapis can stay there. All right, we're going to break into the castle. I've already broken into this area and failed quite spectacularly, honestly, if I'm being fair. And we're just going to drop our way in. Eat this miniature heart so that we get full health, just in case things go bad. And Archwood right here. We're just going to break the structure here. We should be able to get the Archwood planks like that. We did the quest. With that, we get $15, a gift of pebbles, we get lockpicks, which do help with these barrels, and the tattered tome, which is the documentation for Ars Nouveau, which is good because I have no idea how it works. On top of that, we've also found the Arcane Grove. We get an additional $5 for that. Found a sapling in a pot. There's also here a garment that masterfully deceives mortal eyes, making them see many silhouettes where only one figure is hidden. Apparently it goes on the back slot, so we should be able to throw it in here, put it on. We got a really awesome draping cape now. Oh, that's so cool. Hey buddy, we did your quest and we found a sapling. Splendidly done, my apprentice. You have begun your mystical journey at last. With these magical resources in your hand, you are ready to shape vessels that may hold the living magic of the world. Source. Once you gather and contain Source, the next step is to channel it into the world engine. But take heed, apprentice. Source cannot be controlled by mortal hands alone. The world engine, despite weakened, may yet grant you the means to fashion a wand that command you the flow of Source. Craft a Dominion wand and at least one Source relay and 2 Source stones. So that's what we need to do next. Alright, let's try and bang out what it is we need to do with the Magician so we can move on to the Machinist here. The first thing that we need to do is infusing magic essence by making an imbuement chamber and converting lapis into a source gem. It's not overly hard to make these, and I've been, as you can see, farming a lot of the Vexing Archwood logs since we got back. Luckily, I've been grinding some materials off recording, but here we go. Here's our imbuement chamber. Now, I've also made this little area here for magic related things, but we will put the imbuement chamber here. Then we need to go get some lapis. Let's get this guy in here. Crafting the source gem. Add source nearby to increase craft speed. Nice, we have our first source gem. On top of that, we also finish this quest here. We get $20 and 2 hoppers. So next, source can be drawn from many different sources by using a source link. There are many different options, but the agronomic source link is a great starting point. I'm not sure exactly how agronomic works, but it looks like we do need to make another source gem no matter which one we are making. Okay, so I'm not really sure how the agronomic source link here works, so I'm going to go have a look at the booklet and see what it says. Okay, the agronomic source link generates source from crops and tree growth within 15 blocks, so I'm pretty sure that means that when things grow, it should work. Let's just take out a little bit of the croppage here. And it says bone meal doesn't work, but what about the twerk bod? Oh my lord, that is so pretty, wow. It's nice to see that it works and we can just drop the everything there. Let's put some more in there, dropping down the tank. 14% full, we are generating source. And finally, we need to make a Dominion wand and source stones. For the Dominion one, we're going to need a stick, a gold, and 2 source gems. That's not too hard. And for source stones, we need an additional, there it is, an additional source gem and some stone here. Wow, having source nearby really does speed that up. Holy. Back in the world engine, hopefully we don't need to carry any power with us for this one. And there's our Dominion wand. $40 and gifts of stone. We get an ender chest. Once you've acquired the ability to produce swords, you should return to the Magician. Outstanding work, apprentice. You can now power the world engine with source. Remember this, apprentice. The path of magic is endless and its mysteries ever unfold for those attentive to its call. My teachings halt for now, though my wares remain available. I'll go get cleaned up and we'll go talk to the Machinist. I have just realized that I did forget to upgrade the world engine with the 2 source stones, so let's get on that as well. No fancy cutscene this time, but they are in place. Alright, the Machinist says, That entropy manipulator should have enough energy to convert some stone into lava, which you can then turn into obsidian. We, unfortunately, have already done this the long way via chickens and smeltery. It's the only material you can get right now that can handle the alloy infusion you'll need for the next world engine upgrade. You'll need to make some train casings first. These should serve as a strong base for the next casings we'll be infusing. Train casings are. I feel like we are about to dive into the create mod. Okay, first things first, we're gonna have to put some liquids inside of this guy here. So I can do it like that. Can I do it like this? Hey, I can. Awesome. We have some molten obsidian. We're gonna make some obsidian plates here. Got our obsidian plates. Top of that, we've also finished the quest shaping obsidian where we get $15. A lava chicken, which is the intended way to get the lava chicken, I guess. And some cooked chicken. Next up is bronze. We just need to smash the copper and the zinc. Put the zinc into the metallic infuser and we drop the copper in there. Drop the brass dust in. And there's our brass ingots. From there we place down a log, we strip it, and then we can make our own casings. And we unlock $15 from that one. Next we need to make a train casing, which is combining the brass casing with an obsidian plate. There's our train casing. And now we need to head back to the machinist to show him that we've been a good boy doing what he's asked. Hello there, we've made those train casings for you. Well, you're already better off than most nitwits around here, I'll give you that much. Thanks. Wait, is that an insult to my intelligence? Complete the stage. We'll need a super powerful alloy that's usually only obtainable via the world engine. Problem is, yours is too weak to handle the infusion method even if you had the resources. Our records show there are corrupted vaults out there hiding forgotten materials from ages past. Work isn't fully aware of what awaits you. I'd recommend gearing up with at least some diamond gear, just in case. Big help that was earlier. The task is to find shadow steel within the machinist vault to craft 20 shadow casings and an encased chain drive. We also have this optional quest just off to the side. This compass points to the location of a vault. I am feeling much better prepared this time. Let's do some digging to get over to the vault. I think my game is lagging right now. Hello, it appears I found the entrance. We found the create vault and now we're looking for 20 shadow steel. I just want to stress how difficult that was. I had to walk away from the computer for a while and my gear took a real big beating through this. And eventually something gave way and I made it all the way through. So yes, you will probably need more than diamond for this. However, we did walk away from the vault with all of these goodies: 24 cogwheels, 5 water wheels, 3 large water wheels, 29 large cogs. Like, there's a good amount here, but with 44 shadow steel, which is actually like what? 24 more than we needed, which is insane. We are done. Task completed. 20 shadow casing. Of course, we also need an encased chain drive. For finishing that one, we get 40 coins and a gift of stone. Watch a flowing time. Hey buddy, I'm back. I did your stupid dungeon and I was like totally awesome at it and looked ridiculously handsome doing it, and that's all fabricated. Not only did you survive the vault, you actually successfully infused the alloy into the casing. I'm sorry I ever doubted you. I don't have much more I can help you with at the moment, but feel free to check out my shop. Other than that, other echoes should have tasks for you. There's a few things in here that I recognize that I will be wanting and needing at some stage, but not right now. It's the first shop that I've actually seen that actually has bits in it that I want. I will take that $15 as well. And finally, we will send the 20 shadow casings and encased chain drive over to the Shadow Realm, otherwise known as the World Engine. And we get another cutscene. That was a little bit of a tight angle, but you can see it down there in the floor. And where's the rotation now? I'm not too sure, but what we're going to do is go through all of the quests that we have gotten, getting all the rewards here. And this is all going to just be create stuff. That's awesome. And with that, that is the end of today's episode. I really hope you have enjoyed going through the Echo quest with me. I'm sorry that I left out the Create dungeon, and if I can tell you a little bit secret, the reason I didn't include it, it was because I performed terribly. That may come as no surprise to some of you, but it was very, very difficult, and I hope that if you do it, you have a much better time than I did. There is a lot to explore in there, so be sure to check it out. But that is it from me. Thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to check out all the links to all the things down in the description, and be sure to like, comment your thoughts, and subscribe to the channel for more Stoneblock. Until the next time, do take care of yourselves. There is only one of you, and I will see you again in the next one. Take care, everyone. Ciao.